And he's 5'5", but his money's looking 6'5". Yes. Hey. I hit it out of the park. Okay. So first of all, we're eating chicken tenders today. Do I make fun of them? They're definitely not Raising Cane's. I am using Raising Cane's sauce because I work there. And I love their sauce. Despite what anyone says, Raising Cane's sauce is number one. These are like Walmart or something. Anyways, so I had been like, my dating life is going like awesome right now. I love Raising Cane's sauce. I always have to buy a whole cup. And my dating life is going awesome. Swimmingly well, darlings. Swimmingly well. So like I was mad at not mad, but I had to like notice some things about Patrick. Okay, he's not actually 5'5". I just said that because it rhymes with 6'5", so at least it's not 6'7", right? But no, I think I did clocked it wrong. Anyway, so yeah, I had I'm showing. We were having some disagreements. Okay, let me start with Patrick. Patrick is really controlling. And I found this out. We've literally been on 2 dates. And he's like, he found out that I was on the dating website. I'm like, we've only been on like 2 dates. And he saw me on the site and he's like, listen, are we exclusive or not? And I was like, okay, fine, I can get off the site. And I'm like, why is he checking for me to see if I'm on the site? Why? It's coming off as like stalkery. Now, I'm not going to tell y'all why I was on the site. Because I was being stalkery. Anyway. So I can do it, but he cannot. No. Stalking me is not allowed. I'm just allowed to stalk everyone else. Someone knows I'm crazy. Makes sense, right? Okay, so anyways, he was like, why are you on there? And I broke down, I told him. And he actually was okay with it. He accepted it. He was like, fine, just don't go on there anymore. And I'm like, you're gonna make up like, dude. It's just like, we've only been on 2 dates. Okay, so the next day, I was on there again. Okay. And I saw that he was on there. So I'm like, he calls me. he's like, when you're talking about something. And he sends me like, I didn't pick up because I'm like, he sent me like a whole paragraph. I just didn't feel like talking about it because I knew he wanted to talk about the same thing. I just didn't feel like talking about it. So I made this phone call. He sends me an essay about how trust is important. Yes, it is. And I don't want you on the site. I don't want an STD. Are you looking for guys on there? Because I only want you. Tell me, ladies, there's something wrong with me. He's like, listen, I'm going to give you to the end of the day to decide, do you want to be with me or do you want to be on the site? Meanwhile, he has no idea that I'm also still dating Mark. Okay, so make it make sense, right? But it's like, seriously, the guys that are emotionally available and kind of like, I guess, like, more the guy like I would want. I'm like, future. I want babies. I want marriage. I want kids. But here were some things that I didn't like, kind of that I pointed out. When we had went on a date, he only ordered an appetizer. Now, fine, whatever, because I got to order whatever I wanted. He's allergic to alcohol, by the way. Oh, good thing, because I should order 2 drinks now. I should be like 1 drink for you and 1 for me, and I'm gonna drink your drink, right? Good idea, right? Okay, so he only ordered an appetizer, but ChatGPT was like, well, maybe he just wasn't hungry, because like when I go out with Mark, he orders a full meal, and he doesn't even look at the check. He pays in cash. I'm like, well, why is he paying for everything in cash though? Wait a minute. Okay. And then we were at the gas station, and legit, like, I drove him to the gas station because I wanted him to fill up my tank. And he's over here doing the calculations in the car. Oh, excuse me. Googling how much gas or how much does my car get from on the gallon? How many miles does my car get on the gallon? He's looking that up. How much gas does my car take? He's multiplying the gas with the thing. I get it. He says he's an investor, so I guess he's a math guy. But at the end of the day, and then he calculated, after he put in like $40, he calculated how far I can go, how many miles I could go on the $40. So I'm like, what is this? What's going on? This is not BDE. This is not provider energy. This is like cheapskate energy. And I'm not with the cheapskates. And then I had told him that I was like working 2 jobs because, I do. I'm a single mom, so I work 2 jobs. But I told him that, and he was like, oh, you're so ambitious. I'm going to be your cute, your handsome husband. And I was like, you know what? I'm thinking in my head, I don't need just a handsome husband. I can get handsome anywhere. Honey, I can get handsome anywhere. I can get a guy to take me on a date anywhere. I need to know, as a woman who wants to have children, and you want to have children too, we both want to have kids, right? I need to know that you can provide for me. I need to know what if I'm pregnant and I have to go on bed rest and I can't work either job? Can you provide for me and the babies? Can I stay home? So, when I started thinking about all these things, I'm like, you know what? And he is only 5'5". And, then he did kind of calculate all the different ways to put gas into my car. Do I really want him? And he's controlling. I don't like that. But we had a conversation today, a really good one. I was like, what do you think is the role of the man in the relationship and the role of the woman in the relationship? And he told me, he was like, well, I feel like it's traditional, like the man should provide for his girl, like the textbook answer that I wanted to hear. I think the man should provide, and I'm all for empowering women, but if she doesn't want to work, if you don't want to work, you don't have to make enough money. If you want to stay home, you can stay home and raise the kids. And I was like, God, is he really 5'6"? I think he's acting like 6'5" right now. Like I'm like you see in the cartoons, was like, boom, 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 like the heart comes out. Like Bugs Bunny when he sees Lola on Space Jam, and he's just like, oh. When he's saying those things to me, I was just like, oh, daddy. Okay, because listen, I have 2 voices. You get this voice if you're hot and I like you, the Paris Hilton voice. You get this voice if you've got big daddy energy and I like you, and I'm like, yes, daddy. And you get this voice if I'm mad at you. So, when he called me to tell me to get off the site, he got this voice. So I was like, is he seriously? Are you stalking me? What is up with this? I'm like originally, I was like, I really want this guy. I don't know if he's gonna be able to provide for me at this point. Like, I don't want to waste my time. Like, he's expecting to be doing that, and you're telling me what I want to hear when I tell him I'm working two jobs is, you know what, you're not going to have to work two jobs forever. You know, soon you're going to be able to stay home. Soon you're only going to be able to work one job. And I was like, I love teaching. I love subbing. I love working with kids. So I don't think I'll ever leave that. But, you know, it's nice to know that if I want to, I can. And so, yeah. And so me and Mark are in limbo because Mark texted me and he's like, let's get it on. Oh, baby. I can't sing. But yeah, he texted me that and I'm like, ooh, Big Daddy's gonna be in town, huh? That's just how he talks. That's how he talks. He's my teddy bear. I love him, but I don't know what he wants. That's what I'm saying. The avoidance. Oh, Mark, why don't you have me? I love you. Oh. Marry me. Get me pregnant. I said pregnant. Get me pregnant. Get the vasectomy reversal, Mark. Yes. Patrick. Baby, I love you. I want you to have my children. I love you. I've never felt anything like this before. Never. You don't make me feel like I do with most girls. He deleted his profile. I'm deleting my profile for you. You won't see me. You won't see me on the dating app ever again. I only want you. And I'm like, why are you saying everything I want to hear? Oh. Why do we do that, ladies? Why do we do that? Why do we do that? Do you do that or is it just me? Anyways, after we had that conversation, I'm more like, okay, I can see myself falling for you, Patrick. Because I just don't want to spend 30 years of my life nickel and diming it. Like, my cousin was married to a man. He controlled all the money. She stayed at home. He controlled all the money. She raised the babies. They had three. And he controlled all the money. And the thing is that he was counting her dollars every single time. And that freaking sucks. Like, oh, you bought a dress. How much was that? And my kid's dad used to do that too. How much did you spend on this dress? All the time. Can I see the receipt? And I was the breadwinner. And he's still questioning me like that. And then my ex, Alan, like he would buy me stuff and whatnot, but then he would act all sour about it. Like he didn't really want to do it. And I think it was because he thought I was a sugar baby. You know, sugar babies at their core. And, you know, it's like I can't knock the hustle for them, but I don't want to do that. But some girls that I know are like every weekend it's a different guy. And they see these different guys on different weekends and they're just like racking up that money. That's like a sugar baby, sugar daddy relationship. That's what Patrick told me. I'm not like that. I can't be like that. I can't do it. But then, so Alan, my ex, he was like acting like, I'm mad that I have to pay for this. Like, I'm mad that I have to pay for a girl to be with me. And on my end, I'm a lover girl. I don't act like that. Like, I fell in love with him. Oh, God, I don't want to cry. You know what? Yeah, anyways. Till next time,